Hello, 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 everybody. We're live. Say hello, Mia.
Hello, Mia.
And we've got Fedafalner and Testing Don't Click and Miz and Samus and Fedafalner again and Samus again. Hello, 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 everybody. We're a bit of a impromptu Mia stream today.
Indeed. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. What?
The music feels a little bit loud, doesn't
Charlie's here. Hello, Charlie.
Music.
And Grim Kitten says good morning or whatever time, indeed.
Hello. Yes. I have realized that I am stood inside my thing. This is new to me.
I remember suggesting that you should get back inside your thing.
I know, and I am now back inside my thing. I'm not sure why. I guess I live here now.
Weren't you going to... You were trying to find a place or something?
Oh no, I need to do something about those old Chinese potatoes.
Yeah. I know you were thinking about ending stood on top of one of the lily pads upstairs in bad weather. And I was suggesting that wasn't a good place to end a stream.
I know. That's not very brave of you. What's this? Spaceship. Ah. I'll be back. Sorry, I've realized I need to deal with the potatoes first.
Sure. That's good. I'm happy for, like, you know, a starter with a little bit of space trucking, water trucking, aqua trucking. So, how's our audio, everybody? Does everything sound okay?
The funny term would have been aquaplaning.
Aquaplaning?
Aquaplaning?
Aquaplane is when you float on top of water, though.
Yes, exactly. I just realized that we have that same term in German, but we just pronounce it German, so it's just aquaplaning.
Ah.
It should be aquaplaning. But hey, I am gliding on water, aren't I? There's loads of water underneath me. I feel like there's lots of angry noises around me. Story of my life.
Oh dear. Sounds okay. I think Mia needs to be turned up about 6.5%.
I'll just come closer to the microphone.
You could move the microphone closer to you.
I could, but for that I'd need you to hold the W button, please. Thank you.
Okay, I've got the W button. There's a big thing in front of us, Mia.
You're doing great, Sal.
Mia, take over the W button, Mia.
Fine, I'm taking over
There
the
you go.
W button. This is what it must feel like to have cruise control in a car.
Have somebody else have the finger on the W button.
Well, no, have somebody else's foot on the accelerator, basically.
You guys need some Nidd emotes. Me, you need fluid intake.
I know, I'm almost... What's this?
It looks a bit...
Ah. I have now found out that it's a box. Excuse me. Maybe there's fluids up here.
Isn't that the thing where you create things?
No, this
Didn't
isn't
you
mine.
build... Is that not yours?
This is not mine. Excuse me, I wanted to go up. This is not mine. I wouldn't have remembered leaving all these penguins up here.
Oh. Yeah, Vedafalna says it looks a lot like a shark cage. Charlie says it's a shark cage. Testing Don't Click says looks a bit cagey to me.
I needed that. Eating. What was the eat button? I've eaten it. Oh! Oh, a mineral detector. I already knew that, apparently. It's a box.
There's a few boxes.
Well, this shark cage is entirely unimpressive. It doesn't even contain a shark. Excuse me, I need to get in there. Oh.
Grim Kitten says, oh yeah, including the slight fear of accelerating while going around the corner. Cruise control. Yeah, wrong channel. There's no pungeon lock here. About that fluid intake, me?
I'm on my way. Don't worry. I'm looking for a fluid.
Ah.
I have
Vital
found
signs
a fluid.
stabilizing.
What's this cable for? I don't know why I'm scanning all these. I already have them.
There's fluid all around. Just drink the ocean.
Yeah, no, thank you. People pee in that.
I like how that's the thing that
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
that's your worry.
Why is my ship suddenly so banged up?
It's been so banged up for ages.
No, it has not.
It was like on 55 or something, then you rammed the cage.
Yeah, exactly. It was on 55.
And then you rammed the cage.
The cage rammed me. The cage was, you know, jumping into my path. My legs are gone.
Vetus Volner points out that we're pretty much the only ones on this planet, so that implies that Mia's the one peeing in the water while
Have you
wearing
not
a
seen
dry
all those
suit.
penguins? Also, there's other people. We saw their homes. What am I doing in here?
I don't know, but is there you're dealing with the
child
potatoes.
is still there. Oh yeah, the potatoes. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? Ugh. Hold on. Add it to my pile.
It's galactic. Hi, Seaman, Mia, and Sea Lady Sal. Hello, hello. Penguins aren't people. Penguins are good. They cumberbatch the penguins.
What?
We cumberbatch. I don't know whether they did or we did. I'm not sure what cumberbatched means.
I am aware that there is
Welcome
an
aboard,
actor
Captain.
called that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that we can use him as a verb now?
Is it?
Okay. I need plant pot for potato.
Food? Oh, penguins aren't people. Penguins are food.
There we go. Potatoes are saved. I can go back to my original mission.
Yeah.
What was my original mission?
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch famously can't pronounce the word penguin. Ah.
What do you mean you can't pronounce the word penguin? It's not that hard.
Benedict Cumberbatch did a documentary about penguins where he didn't know how to actually pronounce the word penguin. It was hilarious. Ah.
That's concerning, actually. I thought the man was able to speak the language. Does he know how to pronounce it now?
I mean, you'd have thought somebody would have corrected him.
I'd hope so. Hold on. I need to get rid of the battery thing.
At me, the quest for kitty posters.
Kitty poster, that's it.
He said penguins.
Squeeze. Who put those rocks there? Fine. There we go. Oh, for crying out
we're getting... I like the house building in this game.
Thank you. I mostly just needed it to put down a closet thingy. Locker. I need more titanium. Damn it. But with all of the things built now, I no longer need the thing.
So what you do?
I want that now. I'm putting down a locker so I can dump all of my stuff in here and then leave.
Aha. Ah, you need storage.
Yes, basically. Be gone. Oh no, damn it. No, don't make me put down another locker. Now I have to organize.
Don't you need to use some of that health kit? I mean, your health's down at half.
Oh no, it's fine. Okay, fine. I'll use the health kit.
Here you go.
How's the potatoes looking?
Looking fine.
40%. I'll be back. He said... Oh.
What?
I'm still confused about Benedict Cumberbatch not being able to pronounce penguins. Like, does he struggle due to his dialect? Does he have a dialect? Is that a yes?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, water, then cat poster.
Health goes back to full once you die, so isn't using a health kit kind of a waste at the moment?
Oh, I mean, ideally I'd like to prevent dying.
I get distressed when Mia dies in games.
Yeah, she vocalizes that a lot.
I do.
Okay, off we go now.
Okay.
I've forgotten where I'm meant to go.
You were heading towards one of the symbols on the map, and it had something to do with the lily pads.
Miss points out that it's just a temporary death and such consumables are better spent when away from base. I mean, yeah. It sounds like our friend Boris, who eventually realized that in space engineers it is just cheaper to use death as a teleporter. Because you can reprint yourself at any med bay around.
Mia, you fish killer.
The fish just jumped directly into my thingy. It is getting dark around here. I couldn't help it. I feel like I haven't explored this area at all. I just keep driving over it in search of this cat poster.
There's growly things under there for sure.
Yeah, I keep hearing them, but they don't seem to be doing a lot. Oh, hello, spaceship. Ooh, ooh.
What?
I hit one of those wingtips with my water car.
What's that noise? Is Cell hungry? I do have a very talkative belly, both when I'm hungry and when I've just eaten. My belly tends to go, doesn't it? Miss says, you know, everyone else I've watched play this game always stresses about one thing or another. Mia, on the other hand, gives no shits and just powers on through.
Even through the fish. Well, I am on a quest.
For a cat poster.
And so far, I haven't encountered the very large spider crabs. As soon as I do, the game's over for me. Okay. Wait. We wanted to approach this scientifically.
Someone sing us a sea shanty, says Verifalna. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
Oh, there we go.
We're gonna get content ID claimed again.
Again, maybe. And Whiskey suggests blow the man southerly, blow the man down. Hey ho. How does that one go? Blow the man southerly, blow the man down. Hey ho, blow the man down. I don't know the rest. Let's approach this scientifically at ramming speed.
Oh wait, maybe it's geographically? I'm basically using a map.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go to the northernmost point of all of those lilies.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna count them down on the map and get to the right spot where this is. That is assuming they have mapped the the lilies properly.
It's like orienteering. Old school orienteering.
Okay, this looks to be the northernmost. Well, there is one over there, but that's fine. Maps. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 3 in front of me. I do. And if I follow the direction of this one slightly, for... that dumb symbol is in the way. Okay, let's go the other way around. There's the large gap. And then if I just round the gap on the inner corner, it should lead me directly to the thing.
Is the thing on the surface or down below?
I'm assuming it is down below.
It's Wanderer!
Hello. What?
S&M.
Oh. Oh!
What?
Lights. Lights means civilization, and civilization means base!
Aha.
Ouch. I'm good.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yada yada.
Oh, it was another song reference. Britney Spears and Rihanna.
Cat poster, here I come!
Whiskey says, anywho, just popped in to say hi. I really do need to do the sleep thing, you know. Catch you all later. Bye, Whiskey.
Sleep well.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh. A picture. And I'm out of oxygen again. Excuse me for a second.
Oxygen.
Why does it take me so long to scan a bed?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's getting somewhere. Excuse me, I need to go and have another breather again.
Oxygen.
Ugh. Have I found out how to make a better oxygen tank yet?
Yes, because S&M is a naughty reference. Somebody forgot to close the door? Maybe they were on a liquid diet? You were using the black light, it looked like Jackson Pollock.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's a counter, it shouldn't take this long.
I'm sure you used to
Oxygen.
have.
It's because I'm 200, under 100 meters of
Warning.
depth, and
Passing
that's
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
that thing.
Oh.
I was certain. Oh, that. Ugh. I can't read right now, I'm suffocating.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You could go read them back in your thing.
Investigation notes. Omega Lab was first breached by heavy impact, perhaps from a sea track modified with some sort of battering implement. A localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of inoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured. Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether any bacteria
15
escaped.
seconds, 12
It is,
seconds
however,
now.
unlikely.
6,
The heat of the
3,
charge should have boiled
0.
everything within a 10-meter radius.
Sorry, you weren't getting any warnings from your narrator.
Danny's not here, I'm afraid.
That's okay. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on?
Just a sketch for a piece I want to make. I'm slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady.
I won't. It's beautiful. What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria.
15, 12,
Mutant beauty,
9,
life, death,
6,
risk, you know,
3.
that kind of thing.
What's this one? It looks like Harab, but Vin. Is
Yeah.
this a mutation?
Wow.
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff an alien intruder.
Right, fine. Fine. I'm bad at lying.
Are you mutating Corabacterium from the frozen Leviathan? Here? In this lab?
Please, don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Warning.
Check.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, wow, me running the 0 HP stream.
Oxygen.
6, 3, 0.
We've studied the first Corabacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising. We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment, resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window to understand the evolution of life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original pustule.
15,
Trust
12,
you will provide the necessary
9,
security to do so.
6,
The Leviathan site
3.
must be protected.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I feel like there is no cat poster here.
Oxygen.
Yeah, yada, 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 yada. Ah. Also, I've got
Warning.
loads
Passing
of
200
HP.
meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Cat poster, cat poster. Why must he torment me so?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I didn't bring a beacon, did I? I did not.
And there wasn't one in there, was there?
No, of course not. How quickly can I cobble something together? Okay, I need 2 titanium. I need 1 hatch. I need 1 fabricator. And I need... there, beacon. Okay. No worries. That's easily found surely around here. Where are all the rocks? Oh, there they are. Hiding. Out of sight.
Wow, Sal, do you also remind Mia to breathe in real life as well?
I'd hope so.
If he held his breath
Warning.
until he went
Passing
blue.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Mortal flesh is such a pain. Why can't we all be cyborgs or some other being that doesn't need to breathe? Because they don't taste as good.
I fear that I might run into some problems with finding quartz around here. There we go. Fulfilled the copper quota. Now I just need 3 quartz.
Don't you usually find quartz up on the surface or something?
Here are some. I think I saw some over there. Oh, here's a whole bunch of titanium.
Miss says to Vertifolner, how would you know? Have you tried the synthetic flesh of a symbiote?
Warning.
Wait, are
30
we
seconds of
eating the
oxygen
androids
remaining.
now? Mm-hmm. Oh, already. Okay, one more quartz. One more quartz. Do you see some crystals on the floor?
I don't yet.
What about here? I don't want to stray too far away from this thing. I'll never find it again. Unless I use the scientific method, and that's just too much work.
Vertifolner says no, but I'm open to new things. I expect it's going to be a bit before it's in my price range, though.
I already lost it. Oh no. Oh no, wait, this grass patch looks familiar. Oh, there it is. Oh, good. Come on, just give me 1 quartz, please. Ugh. Oh, cable. Bingo.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Wait, this hole doesn't look right.
That noise.
It's just fish. Oh, there we go.
It reminded me of a thing dying in Minecraft. I can't remember which thing.
Enderman?
Maybe.
Okie dokie.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production
Warning.
offline.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Damn it! Excuse me, I forgot that this thing needs power as well. Okay, back to the drawing board. What's the easiest way to get power? Solar panel? Solar panel, I guess.
Does solar panels work in caves?
Maybe. I'll find out. I mean, we just need a smidgen of it. It does not work. Okay,
Warning.
that's
30 seconds
fine.
of oxygen remaining. Oxygen. Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I'll just go to where the air is. No, not the air, the light.
The light. Yeah, because you just need a beacon directly above the hole.
Oh no, the thing that I'm currently doing is just there for me to basically build a beacon. Please tell me I can build up here. Yes.
I think your legs are too short.
No.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay, fine. What if I... Oh! Ah! Haha!
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay! We're almost in business. The problem is I need 2 more quartz. I'll take it.
Yeah. Nice.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, okay. Ooh, oh, oh. Don't get disoriented. Where's my house? There's my house. Okay, just follow this stem downwards until you find 2 more quartz.
And at least finding your way back to your house shouldn't be too difficult, because you just need to go on the surface and look for the thing that looks like a house.
Since when do houses look like tubes to you?
Seek fluid intake.
I'd like to live in one of those sort of tube capsule things, I think.
Yeah, but it would be really hard to put up any paintings because everything is a tube.
Well, sure, you couldn't
Warning,
put it in a
passing 100
frame
meters.
quite the same.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Wait, I was certain I just saw some quartz. Where did it go? I'm sure there is some in here.
Warning.
Oh,
passing
there it is.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly
Okay.
decreased.
Ugh,
That was
a noise.
gonna try and eat you.
No, it's fine. I have immediately already lost my house again.
Calorie intake recommended.
I do not
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek
like
shelter.
the noise my feet make when walking on this leaf.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, peace and quiet. Now I just need to skedaddle me one of these. No. Fine, I'll go out and fetch some more copper. Why is this so
here.
difficult? Wait a second.
What? Don't you need that though?
Maybe. I'll find out in a second. Yes. Yes. Onboard batteries are still there. Deployables. Beacon. Yes. Okay.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, you're kidding me.
What?
Fine, I'll go seek fluid intake. Excuse me. Hello, Ozone. Did I say hello? Probably not.
Don't think so. I think you were busy fretting about batteries.
Okay. Bladder fish, please. Look for something blue.
Well, it all kind of looks blue.
Neon blue. Ideally quickly, because I'm told that I'm dying.
What's...
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Aquarium module. Oh.
I think there's a thing coming to eat you, Mia. The city's trying to eat you, Mia.
Noted. I have found the blue thing I was looking for. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
New creature discovered.
Well, this was uncomfortable. Okie dokie, let's back out of here again. Now I need to find my dumb house again.
Warped waves at Ozone says, P.S. Don't tell me you saw me, I'm not here.
Ah, well, thanks for watching, everybody. There's my house.
For those who don't know, it seems like every time every time Warped appears, is just as Mia's ending the stream. Poor Sal's heart must be racing.
Oh, you should have seen Sal when she tried playing BioShock. The bathroom was horrifying.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek gallery intake immediately.
I'm on it. Now, as long as we don't run out of battery while I'm in here, we're fine.
Mia made a friend indeed. Ozone says I didn't see anything. Also, Vedafalna, you're free from servitude here at least. Yes, this is a very unsal game.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Why was this so difficult?
You're almost starving.
I'm fine enough as is. I just need to plonk down a beacon and then figure out where I'm going next.
Sal on my sword. Yeah.
Warning, emergency power only.
Okay. Now I just need to find the thing again.
Yes, here we have Mia doing all the cooking with his fancy microwave. He's microwaving fish. You did all of that for one beacon? Yeah.
Yes, because I can't leave this place, otherwise I'll only find it after doing rigorous scientific research. That being counting lily pads, I assure you. It's
Calorie intake recommended.
yada yada. I just gave you a fish. Stop complaining, stomach lady.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. Be free, child. Be free! Wonderful. Wait. Need to scan that, apparently. Antenna fruit.
Mia needs to microwave more fish dinners.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, there were fruit out here all along that I could have eaten. I'm about to suffocate. If somebody could have told me this earlier.
But if they had have told you that earlier, I would have removed the message for being a spoiler.
Oh yeah, you would have.
I would have. Yeah, Mia is the fish microwaver. Ozone's wondering if it's okay to confirm warp scientist's existence.
Yes. What's the atheism of warped scientist?
The atheism?
Yeah, where you don't believe in warped scientists.
Oh, I see.
Okay, let's regroup at base, make some more food, and then figure out where to go after this.
And Fedafalna says, I apologise, Sal. Apparently it is necessary for you to tell Mia to breathe. Well, he's had one death in the game so far, haven't you, Mia? And that was because you forgot to breathe.
No, it didn't happen.
And it was like right at the very start, wasn't it? Just as you're getting used to like how long you could go.
Yes.
That means warp scientist is a god if being an atheist means you don't believe in him. Well, her.
Or it. It could be spaghetti.
You think warp scientist is the spaghetti god?
No, warp scientist could be a pile of spaghetti.
Wait, I've become a religion now, says what?
No, No, you have not. Specifically, not believing in you has become one. That's different.
Mia is a warp spaghetti denier.
You know, I realize that I have made a mistake.
What?
I should have called this stream Breaking the Ice or Ice Breaking, because A, it's a dumb pun, and we condone these now here. There's lots of loud noises behind me. And B, I could have asked fun questions like, do you give your cars names?
And now, Sal, he didn't die of asphyxiation. He froze to death by the satellite.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. Oh, that's what I did.
Ozone says that Warped is the lesser deity to the Sal. So what were we things?
Do you give your cars names?
Yes, but not really dumb ones. Like I had a car called the Tank. I had a car called the Fun Bus. I had... I'm trying to think what else. Was the Tank a Volvo? No, it was a Renault. I'm trying to remember what the model of it was. I don't know why it just dawned on me. Is Mia's name just a stream name or really Mia? I don't know why I never thought of that until now.
I am really Mia.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I call Mia in real life. I'm gonna need to hear the stories about Sal and the fun bus. So the fun bus was an SUV that could carry 7 people, and it was a work car. Was the fun bus before or after Assassin Sal? Well, on the grounds that there's never been an Assassin Sal, then it must have been before. It was after the Venezuela thing. And I was working for a company where I was basically I was heading up a division that was making a profit. And it was the only division in the company that was making a profit. And I got really fed up with the company and I'd handed in my resignation. And so they asked me they offered me a big pay rise if I'd stay. And I said I'd stay an extra 6 months because it was a big enough pay rise. That's exactly what an assassin would say. And because I really didn't want to be in this company at all. I mean, for one thing, they were doing illegal things and I didn't want to end up in the jail cell next to the financial director. They were doing something similar to Enron, and with my portfolio of stuff as well. And so I wanted out. And then, because they were hiding stuff in my portfolio, because my portfolio was the one that made the profit and also had very large lumps of cash and stuff. Warp says, okay, I've considered my newly found deification and have decided I shall be the demigoddess of timekeeping and sleep. How very appropriate. I like that.
Unfortunately, our religion is not believing in you. Because who gets sleep?
That's yours, isn't it? Not mine.
What?
When you said we, you meant the royal we.
No. Oh, no. Oh, I'm alone now.
No, you're not alone, Mia.
Oh, fine, I'll go and drink my Kool-Aid alone.
No. Can you pause time, please, Goddess Warped? Mia doesn't believe in time.
Well, no, good sleep. Wait, that was a... Yeah, no, I don't believe in time.
Warp says, I up time, and therefore I am.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, up time doesn't work here.
Oh, it does not
You're
work
a
here.
mere mortal here, Warped. Does it work if I do it?
No, it does not because... it does not because the Nightbot does not have that command and the Restream bot is not here.
Oh. So anyway, after 6 months was up, after I'd taken the pay rise, I resigned again, and they offered me another pay rise, and I said I wasn't interested. So then they said, what about if we were to offer you any company car you want? It's got to be from one of the car manufacturers that the company endorsed. So like we could have, there was like a Renault or a Ford or a, there's sort of like there were certain manufacturers. There's about 4 manufacturers you could choose between, and out of a certain catalogue, like you couldn't go I couldn't like ask them to import it like an American Ford or something like that. And I know the Nidd doesn't do uptime, therefore I am not. Warped vanishes in a puff of logic. I'm still in shock that Warped is a goddess. I think I suspected it all along. Sal was too good of an assassin. They didn't want to lose her assassin abilities to help another assassin agency. Hard to find good assassin help. And so I thought that might be amusing. And so out of the catalogue of things, the thing that I found was this like huge SUV that was like a mix between it was like a luxury camper almost, but in SUV form. It had like things that other things didn't have back then. It had 2 sunroofs. It had a fridge in it.
2
sunroofs. It had like I say, it could seat 7 really comfortably, like big sort of leather armchair seats. Plug sockets for the laptops, and the wheel was bolted on, like the spare wheel was bolted onto the back door. It was enormous, but it didn't look like a minibus. It looked like a Jeep. It was great. Sal, is it difficult waking up in the morning before... difficult waking up in the morning being so awesome all the time? Waking up in the morning would definitely be difficult. Regardless of how awesome or otherwise I am. Waking up in the evening, however, is quite easy. So yes, I was very enamoured by this truck thing, and so I said that if they got me that as a company car, I'd stay another 6 months. And so I used it to take my team on, because we used to have to go to a lot of conferences and expos and stuff like that. So I figured it was actually a practical thing to have, because I could get like all my team in the fun bus, and we could go off and go places in the fun bus. And yeah, it was good. we had fun times in the fun bus. Waking up in the evening, does that make you awesome? So if I switch my schedule to wake up in the evening, do I become more awesome? I guess this cell is just awesome inherently. I mean, it's worth a try. I think if it's a possibility, everybody should try giving nocturnalism a go. At least once, to find out if it's more you. Mate, the thing's gonna eat you.
No, it's not.
I tried. Look at your health.
I'm fine. Do you remember where I found gold?
No.
Anyway, carry on. So you were gambling with your freedom for a bus?
Yeah.
Did you get to keep the bus afterwards?
Oh no, as soon as I left I had to give the fun bus back.
Oh. That's even worse. What's this?
Apparently nobody else wanted it either, so it just sat in the car park, because it was a big lumbering thing. At least for a month or so after I'd left anyway. That's what people were saying. Nobody had jumped at the opportunity to take the fun bus on.
Why not?
It was great. It was fabulous. Because everybody else wanted like BMWs and like fancy brand cars, whereas this was a Renault. How much was this vehicle, and how was that a benefit to you to temporarily drive a car to stay at a job you didn't want to be at? Can I ask what your department did? So we were in telecoms, and I was head of product management of data and infrastructure. I'm going to say it was called. I can't quite remember now. But basically it was... Sorry, I was just distracted by that big fish thing. So I was responsible for the profit and loss account of a quarter of the company's product lines, which included wholesale and retail, but it was retail business to business. I think we were all distracted by that huge fish thing. Indeed, of course, she was in telecoms. Perfect way to spy on foreign dignitaries. So it was everything from the sale of trench space, duct space, fibres, to wavelengths, leased lines, ADSL, because this is in about 2000, 2003, something like that, early 2000s, SDSL, VPNs, stuff like that. So the other branches of the company, there was one that did voice telecoms. There was the premium services division. What was the fourth division? Oh, web services. We had an ISP as well. And yeah, mine was the only profit-making division. But yeah, I stayed 6 months just so that I could have some fun with my team in the fun bus. That explains the rest of the gear that she kept in the fun bus. May have blinked twice if Sal is the current 007. I'm not the current 007. No, I resigned again after 6 months. And
They
then...
tried to keep you again?
Yes.
What did they offer you this time?
They offered everybody in my team a pay rise.
Oh.
Well, did your department make money directly because of you? Like, did you make changes that fix things? Or did you walk into the job and the department is already positive? Don't doubt your abilities, but I've known folk that pull that BS. When I came to the department, it previously been staffed by a guy who had absolutely no interest in it, and he'd been working from home for 4 months and no one had seen him. They shuffled him off to another area before making him
Passing 100 meters.
redundant at some
Oxygen
point.
efficiency decreased.
The whole company was just an absolute shambles. I can't remember whether it was making a profit or a loss when I arrived, but it was, whatever it was small beans. I think it had turned over something like 500,000. The entire thing. In 3 years I got it making 40 million, which was like half the turnover of the company, and it was all big profit stuff. And it was just a case of changing up the products that the sales guys could sell, making sure that the sales guys were trained in how to sell it, giving them the tools that they needed to be able to talk to customers. And then when customers, because it was a weird product set, so when customers wanted to do weird things with the weird product set, helping to make sure that that happened. Company was making small beans, but you're in telecom. I'll have to check if my beans get cell signal now. I didn't do anything particularly clever. It was all just pretty common sense stuff, but the company seemed to have completely lost its common sense. And so I'd gone in from... I'd actually recruited myself into the job because I'd taken on the vacancy while I was working for a recruitment company. Basically selling a core system and then adding modules and stuff. That's normal in management. Yeah, this was a bit... Hey, Ellender! It was during the telecoms bubble where they weren't really... well, when I joined, they weren't really that interested in making a profit. They were a wholly owned subsidiary company of a big utilities company. And the big utilities company planned on floating them on the stock exchange. So all they were looking to do was build the asset base. I didn't do anything particularly clever, says the genius person that's an engineer, reworked an entire department, knows how to play Oni and Dwarf Fortress, and is a super spy. Right. I'd just come from... like, I'd done... like, I'd come from recruitment, but before recruitment, I'd been working... like, I'd done the Venezuela job and various other things. So I'd been in a normal business environment, like working in like competitively, where money was important and profits were important and all of that sort of thing. And so when I'd walked into this department and found that, like, my very first day on the job, we spent a 4-hour meeting. Like, I was tailing, I was shadowing my boss, who'd been covering my position, and we went to a meeting, and it was a 4-hour meeting just to look at a brochure, and not the whole brochure, but the page in the brochure that described my portfolio's worth of stuff. And we must have spent half an hour deciding on whether the word nationwide or national was most appropriate. And I found that, like, after we came out of the meeting, my boss said, "So, what's your thoughts?" I was like, I can't believe how much time and money we just spent discussing stuff that really doesn't matter. Yeah, a 4-hour meeting to discuss a brochure, to go through every single word and question whether it's like, it doesn't matter. Is it pretty? Who cares? It's like, I mean, okay, give me 5 minutes to look it over and I'll say yes or no, and I'll circle anything that I think is inaccurate. You're the marketing people. My boss laughed and said he knew exactly where I was coming from. And I got the feeling at that moment that was when he thought he'd taken on the right person. Hey, Sel, I have a Twitch question. If you're following someone on Twitch who's not streamed for over a year, would I unfollow them?
Why would you? I mean, it's not like them being in your follow list is going to clutter things up, and maybe once they get back into streaming, it'll be a nice surprise and you'll happily tune in.
I think Twitch randomly unfollows people.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's... I don't think it's after a certain length of time or anything. Oh, Ellen Dare says, I was thinking about Mir today, and I had a Har Erlebnis. A German word I really like is Aha Erlebnis.
Erlebnis.
Ah.
Aha.
Erlebnis.
A huzzah experience?
Ah. A German word. So that's the aha experience. The huzzah is that Ellen Dare really likes the word huzzah, basically, in German.
Ah.
A eureka moment. Aha.
Oh, that's probably a better one. Oh, I should be aligning these.
You know it's going to drive you mad if you don't.
I'm not going to look at it. This is just temporary so I can charge my batteries. Right, while these things are charging, time to chart some courses.
Ozone says, fix it!
I'm over here now in the potato cat room, figuring out where to go next. Okay. Done Theta, done Delta, done Kappa, done Omega. No Cap poster so far.
Fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. So. Fix.
So I need to go to Phi.
It.
Phi is in the Ni Ornazai Verwaschen West.
Do that again, Mia.
Nur Ochsenselfen Wasser. What's your mnemonic for remembering?
Stand with my back to the front door and look to the way the sun sets. That's west.
Jesus, Cowslappy Christ, that's very long.
No, that's in my head.
Oh.
That's what I do. If I'm trying to remember which way's east and which way's west, I remember being stood at the front door in the house that I lived in when I was about 10. And remember which way the sun went down and which way the sun went up. And the way the sun went up was east and the way the sun went down was west. You know, I always thought nothing could top Mia's backseating and peanut gallery of Sal, but Sal backseating Mia is kind of even better. Mia, why do you hate sight? It's burned into my brain. Fix, please. It says it's pretty great. See, Mia, people like your streams.
I doubt that.
It's true. I always thought that having Mia, me and Mia swap over once in a while. Didn't we talk about this like ages ago? When I was saying I think it's it's a nice counterpoint to have you stream for a little while. Mia, that third one is higher than the first two. Break it, 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 Mia. Do they not have like a snap or grid alignment?
No, they do not. It's gonna...
I enjoyed Mia's stream up until he caused absolute chaos in the game by having that one locker not be aligned. That's close. Enough. If nothing else, the variety makes it exciting and refreshing. It's the mint between meals. Mia is salt, not mint. Does the MISC stand for mischief?
No, it stands for miscellaneous.
Oh, I preferred it when it stands for mischief. Mia streams are like salted caramel. Oh, it pulls out your fillings? Torture is Sal's job, though. Mia is the tech sidekick. I like watching a Mia stream because Mia... I just like watching Mia game in general. Mia does things that I would never have done myself, that I would never have imagined anybody else doing either. I love Mia's unpredictability.
Boris said something very similar recently when he was talking about me playing Detroit Become Human.
Oh, yeah.
Ah! Okay, next project. I need power in here so I can charge my batteries. Okay. Power. Nuclear reactor, obviously, yes.
It's fun watching folks game, that's true. Mia and Sal is mint. Sal and Mia is salted caramel. There's not even any salt here. As such, when Mia is playing, there's no salt.
I'm
That video game thing will never take off though, and no one will ever be able to make money playing video games.
Bioreactor, that's better. I can do bioreactors out of the gate. I cannot do bioreactors out of the gate because I've run out of silver.
Wanderer says, I thought the batteries were charging all this time.
I would have thought so too. Okay, where did I find silver? Quick.
Do the lumps respawn?
I'm not sure.
Or is it once you've stripped them, they've gone, you need to keep going further and further away?
I think they reload.
It's usually below copper and above gold, says Wanderer. Oh, they do respawn. Oh, I'd be putting a beacon by every...
That would be a little bit excessive. Although there was the scanner room in the previous game, which could actually pinpoint things like that, and then put them on your HUD.
Ah. So I'm curious, and I have to ask. You don't have to answer if you don't want. That Asian-named person on Twitch a day or two ago said Sal was his wife. Was that person there from with me? They seemed aggressive. I presume... well, I had two competing theories. I'm not sure whether that was a bot or whether it was just big language barrier things. Possibly teenager. Yeah, I think they were creeping Bernie out a bit as well. Okay, yeah, I was really taken aback when they told me to watch it. Oh, I missed that. If I'd have seen any indication of anything, any kind of negative interaction from that character or that account towards anybody in chat, I'd have just got rid of them. It's because like I'm not really bothered. How do I say? I'm very thick-skinned. So I assume Sal has probably not been married. I think it would have come up. Yes, I am married, but not to the account that was in chat.
Also not to me. I'm only mentioning it because Bernie keeps accusing us of being an old bickering
It does.
couple.
Yeah. Well, I hope you know that I hold you, Amir, and community in the highest regard. I joke a lot, but if I ever offend you, Amir, or someone else, please don't hesitate to let me know. I never intend. Oh, no, we know that.
Warning. Passing
is
100
it?
meters. Oxygen efficiency
You
decreased.
two make a fun couple, though. Sal is married to the super spy assassin Batman job.
This took way longer than it needed to.
Mia is like the Penfold to my Danger Mouse. Wanderer says, sorry, Mia. Sal is wholesome and Mia is very charismatic.
Why is Wanderer apologizing?
I don't know.
Did Wanderer accuse me of something?
Or is it the other way around? I mean, Mia and I barely remember Danger Mouse. Who did you mention? Was that Psychic or something? Yeah, Penfold. Oh, because it took you forever to find the Argentite. Yeah, Danger Mouse was a kind of 007 type character, but completely incompetent.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And Penfold was his sidekick, who was terrified of everything but was the brains behind the operation. And Danger Mouse would never have succeeded without Penfold. Would never have survived. Yeah, they remade Danger Mouse, I believe so.
Oh. Better or worse? Just like they remade Dungeon Siege.
I don't know. I never. Well, Danger Mouse was a cartoon on TV, whereas Dungeon Siege was a game.
Yeah, but I brought up Dungeon Siege. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking for a bioreactor. I brought up Dungeon Siege because we played Dungeon
We
Siege
did?
3, and you were thoroughly unimpressed.
I was. Oh, Mia. Sal said she couldn't have done anything without you. That's a huge compliment, Mia. Say thank you, Mia. I say that to Mia all the time. And Mia just gets terribly embarrassed. And yeah, it's 50-50. I thought you were saying psychic, and I was trying to remember when Penfold started predicting the future. Yeah, sidekick.
Oh, it was charging the batteries all along. Why did I dump that many potatoes in there now?
The older you've gotten, the more you've learnt to embrace the inefficiency. In 4 hours, maybe it was good for morale on the work floor. Shrugs. No. It really wasn't. It was tiresome. And there was only the 3 of us in the meeting. There was the marketing lady, my boss, and me. Well, there might have been 4. There might have been 2 people from marketing. I was making Warped very confused with my psychic Penfold. Hey Sal, have you played the game called Airborne Kingdom? I haven't. 3 people talking for 4 hours. Hope you had coffee. We had a coffee break part way through. I presumed that the meeting was over, and it was like, I thought it was my boss finding a way to get out of the meeting. It's like, right, well, I think we should stop for coffee now. And it was like, oh, I had that momentary, like when a British person says, right, that means that's it, it's over, you're going, you're leaving. You know, it's that deciding moment. Right. It's, okay, enough talking, let's go do something. And then it was like, right, it's time for coffee. Let's have a coffee break. And I was like, oh, yes, coffee break. What an excellent idea. Is this where we sidle away and like say that we've got a really important phone call or something? You know, is what was kind of going through my mind. My boss has found a way out of this meeting. And then he said, we'll get back to it again in 5 minutes. And then he took a coffee order from me. He says, I'll go make it. And he, like, just left me there with the marketing people while he went and got coffees for the 4 of us. And I was like, no, you're not going to... We're taking a coffee break. We're going to keep this thing running. With the whole COVID and work from home thing, you've realised how important team morale is. And in my old role, I'd randomly take an hour meeting with co-workers just bullshitting. I distinctly remember the last 8-hour meeting I had. We were designing stories for the next 6 months of development of a new project and clarifying all the steps needed to accomplish a large system of change. At least it didn't ditch you. Yes, it did come back. So yeah, I'm not opposed to lengthy meetings, because basically a meeting is just where you exclude a bunch of people. And I've had all day meetings with the board of directors of my old job where we're like doing board assessments and stuff like that, and it never felt like it was long enough. So yeah, I've nothing against like long meetings, and also making sure that you've got time to deal with, like to improve staff morale. That's really important. Yeah, but that's it. A meeting is just a thing where you arrange the situation so that other people and other topics are excluded. But 4 hours on a brochure, and not a whole brochure, just one page on the brochure, going through every single word and the background picture. You making 10,000 of them by hand and personalising them, though it was a complete waste of time. But it was a very strange culture in the company, because there wasn't any drive to make money or be efficient or operate effectively or any of the normal kinds of business stuff. There was just none of that, because it was all we've got to grow big. And that was just it. It was, we need to own lots of assets. We need something of a customer base. We need to look like a proper company so that we can be floated on the stock market. And the owner, because we were a wholly owned subsidiary, so the owner was just ploughing money in. We were just bleeding that money. And I was like, no, I'm going to do proper business. And you worked at Nike, you had a liquor cabinet in your team space, and it always opened the instant the team went over 10 hours in a day or 50 hours in a week. That's a good idea. You've heard that? Before this role, I talked to some software engineers at Red Hat, and the manager told me if he had room, he'd hire me as a senior, because he needed folks that are more managing projects and less coding. He has coders, but the senior codes like maybe 5 lines a month. It's funny because other teams would bring us booze for fixing their huge problems in our layer, because we were the closest to the front end. Over 10 hours in a day or 50 in a week, screw that noise both ways. It's Groovy, my favourite party penguin. Hello. We've got penguins.
Hypothermia imminent.
Me, you're going to freeze to death. Me. Go jump in the water or something, me.
What do you think I'm doing?
Just jump for it, mate. Just jump. You don't even need to worry about that. Just jump.
I'm not jumping in the water with these rings. Ugh.
Are they dangerous?
I don't know.
They might be tasty.
I thoroughly don't enjoy their look. They look too spidery.
Me, run, me. Hello, run, Forrest.
There's a thing up there.
Actually, 10-hour days are really helpful for coding, because you get into the flow for longer. But we're only ever supposed to work 4 days a week. Yeah, tasty squids. Eat them, mate.
I'm not gonna eat the squid.
They are. Spoiler. Hello, Bernie. It's Mr. Spoiler himself. You've done 4 10s. Those make long days. So it says, meh. We came on the 5th day. Everyone was unhappy because we were paid by the hour.
Oh, are you kidding me? I need a hydraulic fluid to operate this. Fine, I'll go and figure out how to get that.
Your grandfather was 100% Italian, and every Christmas he'd do the fishes and have squid. Squid is gross, like effing rubber. Meh! Lobster ice cream is tasty, and that other game proved it indeed. Yes, recipe for disaster. What was it? It was something like fried chicken with ice cream lobster. The ice cream lobster was selling an absolute treat. I like squid.
Gel sacks. Where the heck am I gonna get those? Oh, hold on. That bridge thing does not lead to Phi. I don't need to deal with that thing yet.
Green tea ice cream, though, is gross, in Ozone's opinion, like liquefied and frozen grass. From Gel, says Galactic. I've never tried it. I'd try it. I used to like the taste of grass as a kid. I would, like, you know when you're really little and you're just lying on the grass doing nothing in particular, and I'd pick blades of grass, and then if you find like a really
facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi
a
Robotics
really
Center.
young shoot in the grass, I'd kind of nibble on it, and it was tasty.
What's this?
I thought that was the beacon, but I guess not. Oh, there's some sort of holographic projectors?
Are those developer thingies left in the game? Because they don't seem to be attached to anything.
I presume they were part of the game?
Pathfinder tool. Okay. Oh. Oh, they're gone now. This was part of the Pathfinder tool. How weird.
Bernie says they were in the base game as well. I'm surprised they said seniors at Red Hat don't code though. I used to work with seniors there all the time that coded when I was working with the IP tables project. Mind you, that was more than a decade ago. Ooh, this is a fancy place, mate.
It's a foggy place. And I do hope that there's a cat poster around here, because if there's not, then I'm running out of ideas where to look for them.
Oh,
Maybe
Whoops
the
pointed out hanging fruits.
hanging fruits? Where? Maybe the spaceship. Okay, so if it's not here, spaceship next stop.
Whoops says nope, too late. Galactic says hot tub. Sama says you're all talking about long meetings and long days, and I'm just over here crying. Yes, Samus has been putting in some crazy hours recently. Some seniors do. The manager was pointing out to me he needed more seniors that were project managers. So he had tons of developers that just wanted to code. A sinew tree. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds too much like that.
This is where Sam worked.
Well, this isn't looking good.
Sounds too much like that vegan cannibalism stuff we were discussing yesterday.
Ew. Was it there for that?
I don't think so. Samus is in live entertainment. We regularly work 12-hour days back to back. Mum says, "No, Mia, don't touch the rock."
Blueprint synthesized.
Which rock? Which rock am I not allowed to touch?
You want to touch it, don't you, Mia?
No. Ugh.
Sam loved working here. She told me so.
There's going to be a jump scare, isn't there, any minute? I know there's going to be a
Hey,
jump
Sam.
scare.
Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
An SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penguins. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains in the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like
A Hydra?
well... Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface. New blueprint synthesized.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
This room is a lot smaller than Zeta's room.
I don't remember who Zeta was.
Neither do I. She's a woman with hair. She's got a name.
Oh,
Hi,
Bernie,
you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Bernie says,
Oh,
did you just
fine.
scan a cold suit?
But I haven't heard anything since
I
giving the
did.
footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell
Oh.
you something, and then you have to drop this
Stargate.
crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential.
I have a cube.
That's as
Where
much as
is
I
the
can tell
cube
you.
receptacle?
Sam,
I need to think. I have to go.
There's no cube receptacle. Ugh.
Samus is going to go back into the lurk. Got to run to the corner store before firing up your own stream. Have a lovely evening, Samus.
Farewell. And no Bernie, no cat poster yet. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought you just took a deep breath.
I did.
It's a cat poster! You found the cat poster!
It is a cat poster, but the cat.
It's not as nice as the last
It's
one,
not.
is it?
It's not the keep calm one with the very chubby
Yeah.
cats.
It was, I think it was Miz who asked about the cat poster.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was Ms. You're just both orange on Sal's screen, which is why. Well, I don't know how to feel about this now. Well, it is what I came here for, so good on me.
And Vertifulna says, oh, I was hoping this was going to be a key on the wall deal. The cat poster is a lie, says Galactic. Well, time to delete the game and remove from Steam.
Yeah, for everybody, not just me.
Wrong cat poster. 0 out of 5.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy Pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Corral pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the snow fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penguins.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
I don't think Bernie even knows what a cat or a poster is. Bernie can't even spell cat or poster, let alone cat poster, says Jose. Wow, that super management lie. Filed in the round file.
Hey
indeed.
guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern. With the frozen Leviathan, I investigated and...
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Corral mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. You're Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
What game are they playing?
Alien Intruder? I have no idea what it's about. But I found a poster for it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, I have the cat poster. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll go home.
Oh, Samus has found that mysterious odor in your room. What was it?
Oh! It was me.
You don't have a mysterious odor, though.
It was me all along.
Oh, you may or may not have put some chicken in your refrigerator, I thought. And forgot about it. Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh, there was a flying thing there. What?
The chicken thing.
Oh. Yeah, guessing like the game Among Us. From the snippets you've heard here so far, you're guessing Alien Intruder is their version of D&D. Aha.
Oh, that sounds sensible.
A spy pangolin fragment.
The spy penguins are creating so many new research opportunities. They're perfect for exploring tight spaces I can't squeeze into. Little pockets hiding lots of resources. The penguins can't carry much, but as an added bonus, the local fauna seem to generally ignore them. My little robot friends are too cute to get destroyed.
Uh-huh. I guess you need to send a little robot down that hole.
I could totally crawl into that hole if the game would let me. Like, look, there's plenty of space for me.
Alien Intruder, you stab someone and then pretend it was an alien while hiding the shank behind your back. Now I know why Mira's playing this. Sal knew about the spy penguins, and this is her way of confirming she's a spy without saying it. Got you.
This is gonna be like a Half-Life 3, and any sign from Valve will confirm it.
Wanderer says to Ozane, probably true. Groovy, what is it today with the poor treating of penguins? Yeah.
I haven't put a single penguin into the bioreactor yet. I'm still storing the child in my locker.
Except that first one where you said, what happens if I do this, and it turned into a nutrient bar.
No, it did not. I mean, yes, I threw a penguin off into the ocean.
No. There was the one that you put into the microwave. Where you said, can I put one of these in here? Oh, look. And it turned into food.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, really?
Well, this is the only playthrough I've seen, and it was right at the very start when you first found them. And you picked one up and put it in your pocket. And then when you got back to the thing that you arrived in, you turned it into food. But since then, you've been you've treated the penguins very well.
I still hold one child hostage.
Well, yeah, apart from the child that you've got hostage.
In the locker.
Penguin tastes like chicken. If chicken was a penguin. Penguins are food, gotcha. No, he failed to turn it into food. No, he turned it into food, definitely. We picked one up, put it in your pocket. That's what I've always learned you do with wild animals on an alien planet. Walk up to them, pick them up, put them in your pocket. So Mir is a penguin microwaver? Only the one. He mostly microwaves fish.
I hate how much fish I have to microwave in this game, and how this is now a thing. That's related to me and not the person who does it.
Mir microwaves fish. Who microwaves fish? Mir.
Was this a plea for me to answer, or was this basically
I think it was
you
just
answering your
remarking.
own question? Okay, I have picked up this peng thing. Now, excuse me.
Yeah, that happened last time as well. They attacked you.
Yeah, I know. I can't pick up the large thing.
It's too big to fit in your pocket.
That's fine. I'll have 2 of these now.
I'd imagine that if they're wet, they feel like wet penguins, else they feel like dry penguins. Yeah, it's kind of like they're attacking you to attempt to protect their babies or something. Interesting note, I spend so much time talking about comic books that my phone automatically capitalizes penguin. A penguin will feel like me, just with feathers instead of hair.
I can't microwave the penguin. Look, it's not an option amongst the cooked food. I feel betrayed. I can make a robot penguin. I can make these things.
Was there something else that you could use, like right at the start, to convert a penguin into a nutrient bar?
I'm not sure, but here is my prisoner. I will give him some friends.
That's nice.
Vital signs stabilizing.
A kidnapping. The penguins will attack you forever now. Mia stabbed the penguins for a free sea truck
Welcome
module.
aboard,
Oh.
Captain.
I could put one of these into the biomass reactor.
Do they survive?
The
I don't
potatoes
think-
I put in there didn't survive.
Okay, we'll stick with potatoes.
Do you seriously expect me to run my entire base on potato battery power alone?
Well, not penguins. We're not going to nuke penguins. The robot penguin's not made from real penguins, I don't think.
Let me find out. It's made from 2 titanium, 1 wiring kit, and 1 silicone rubber and a battery. So, no, unfortunately not.
Mia wants to run his TV from baby penguins.
Where am I going to put the cat poster?
Did you kill one and it dropped a nutrient bar on the floor?
Do you want me to try?
Oh no, Groovy says I'm out for the night. That's too penguin cruel for my mind. Have a good night. Oh, bye, Groovy. Leave the penguins alone.
A hoverball poster. Ugh.
I'm sure Sam Weiss would be proud to run a base with potatoes. Potatoes, you know? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Power your base with them. Penguin power! You can't put a poster on their glass. That's stupid, says Ozone. Hang in there, kitty.
How do I get rid of my HUD? Ah! Oh no!
Not like that.
Go away. Oh no. Ah, there we go. No. I'm gonna break something, aren't I? Oh! Oh no, that's saving screenshots.
There you go, Bernie. Oh, it would have been more appropriate to do that one, wouldn't it?
No, I'm not feeling this one.
No, I know what you mean, because it's not a very relaxing picture, is it?
No, the cat is very stressed. The other
Yeah.
one was calm.
Yeah.
It's very chubby, calming demeanor. It was nice. Yeah. So what now?
Indeed. Well, do you think there might be another cat poster somewhere?
No. Gary and Bernie spoiled already that this is the only cat poster out there.
Oh, Gary Bernie.
I wasn't sure who it was. One of the two. Maybe Gary.
Also, cat and any four-legged creature bellies are ugly.
Yeah.
Apparently we're cute agreeing how we're not enjoying the kitty picture.
Can I file a bug report about this? Oh wait,
Cat
stop.
poster is not relaxing.
Cat poster is not making me feel calm. Please bring the old one back. This is a bug too.
Bernie says again, I never said anything about any cat posters. I don't care about the bloody cat posters. Must have been Gary. Feel free to punish Gary and Bernie by making them mods. Cat bellies are not ugly, they're soft and cuddly. 0 out of 10, completely unplayable. Oh yeah, Bernie, you know when I said like that I was gonna like wait for the hype to be over before I play Jurassic World Evolution 2? And you were suggesting mid-December. I think it's going to be tomorrow. Sal lied. She's playing it tomorrow. You read this good. I knew it. I mean, I've been looking at it for, I don't know, a week or so now and thinking, should I, do I? Because like, if I accept the key, then I'm like contractually bound to play it. Like, do I want to? Do I not want to? Should I? Shouldn't I? Well, maybe I could just wait till the hype was over. And then today I was just like, no, I'm gonna. You should play it when the hype is hot to get more viewers. It doesn't necessarily work that way. So is that also going to be a nudist colony, keeping with the trend? It looks like an interesting game. I watched some folks play it early today. Yes, I did get a key for free, indeed. This is a shared channel, so Sal would have to check with the other NiddTubers first if she wanted to add a new mod here. So luckily it's never going to happen. So yeah, lots more viewers watching it, but lots more people streaming it. Like for my size of channel, the best thing to do is to get on the tail of a hype. Depending on how big a hype it is. What? Another cat picture. You like the other cat picture? It's got a robot arm. Where did the robot arm and the cat come from?
It has been on there the entire time. Sister Sam is working in robotic stuff. That's why she makes those robot penguins. They're the ones on the wall on the blueprint. And the cat, I forgot its name, Chonka, I say now, lost its leg.
Oh.
And she made an animal prosthetic.
Oh, okay. That's okay then.
She talked about how she likes doing those.
NiddTubers. Did I just hear NiddTubers channel? Do they know you're rebranding it?
Yes, Bernie, I have found a key. It's the cat poster. It's just a very disappointing key, just like the real one. Anyway, my contractual 2 hours of streamage are over now.
Are we ending it here? That's.
I guess so.
Are you? I mean, as long as you want. But yeah, if you've had enough for tonight.
I've had enough for tonight. I've achieved my cat postery goal, and I'm now a little bit aimless, and I'll have to figure out where to go.
We'll give Bernie his 10 minutes back. That's fine. Yeah, Mia needs to work out what his next goal is. He's achieved his goal.
I mean, we can't sit here for 10 minutes. I'm not getting out of this chair.
It just gave Mia a bunch of salt on the other stream for his microwave fish and cat poster. It all makes so much sense. This is where Sal got the nudist tendencies from. Oh, from the NiddTubers. I was just going, no. You watch some people play it on YouTube and you're worried about the redacted because it doesn't seem as redacted, but I will play it.
Wait, is this about the Jurassic game?
Oh, the thing about the Jurassic game is when I play it, we will not be having fighting dinosaurs. I'll be doing everything I can to prevent dinosaurs from fighting because
yeah, it's a weird thing. It
doesn't sit well with me at all. It's like if it was rebranded instead of being Jurassic Park. Imagine if it was Pitbull Park and we were breeding dogs to fight.
It's a weird thing that Sal has pointed out to me, that there is so many YouTubers that seem to just jump in and do the dinosaur fight. Oh.
That's the picture, isn't it, Mia?
That is the picture. Can I mod the game and put that one in there?
That is the picture, Ozone.
That is the picture. This is the picture. Is it in the game? Tell me it is, please. That's a spoiler I'm willing to accept, because if it is, this is going to reinvigorate my drive to do something.
Oh, Ozone doesn't know if it's in the game.
Fine.
Yeah, it's in the base game.
I know that it's in the base game. That's why that's where I fell in love with it. Oh, no, it's not. Gary was right. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for this horrible spoiler.
Oh dear, Mia's just looking at his feet.
Sorry, I was a little bit depressed now.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I was saying, a weird thing Sal pointed out to me as she was looking at the game on YouTube to get herself hyped and then convinced that, yeah, actually I do want to look at dinosaurs, despite my crippling fear of them.
I don't have a crippling fear, they just give me nightmares, it's different.
Despite my crippling night terrors of them.
Not really night terrors either, but anyway.
Point in case being, a lot of YouTubers just seem to think, yeah, best thing to do immediately, let all of the dinosaurs fight. King of the Hill dinosaur game. Who is the best dinosaur? Ooh.
Battle Royale dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's like, if they weren't dinosaurs, if they were dogs or bears or
children,
something like that, you wouldn't actively fight them.
Children Fight Club.
Sal, do not play a game that's going to give you nightmares. Yeah, it feels weird that seems to be a main focus of the game, is like to get the dinosaurs to fight. I don't like that. I mean, if you're willing to accept organ harvesting in RimWorld, yeah, but in RimWorld, you know you're going into RimWorld with... It's not badged as a simulation. I mean, I know dinosaurs are not a simulation, but it's a simulation but with dinosaurs. And it's like, if this was a simulation with anything else, I don't know, I just find it... I find it uncomfortable. Yeah, I played Jurassic World 1. I'll be fine playing Jurassic World 2, indeed. His name says, I don't know if you're aware, Mia, but lots of YouTubers are morons. I mean, I know you can let the carnivores hunt other dinosaurs, but... Ellen Dare doesn't do organ harvesting in RimWorld. No, I don't either. Charlie said, when was RimWorld? I played a bit of RimWorld.
I did. I had lots of pips. I realized that they eat too many of my trees.
I have a problem playing games with Nazis. I understand it's a game and folks know the difference, but still, some things just bother folks. Can't you make slave fights in RimWorld?
I assume you probably can.
Is that part of the newest DLC?
Yeah, the newest DLC does introduce slavery.
And the ability to make them fight.
I'm not sure if it does that.
It did make sense, though. I mean, I completely understand game mechanics bothering someone. It's like take something like GTA 5. Well, actually, I mean, the first time I came across any of the GTA games, and I was wrestling with my conscience over it, thinking, this is a game all about, like, murdering prostitutes and stealing cars, and I was like, what do I think about this, really? And I thought, well, I gave it some thought, and anyway, I thought, yeah, it's just a game. But there's something different about it with Jurassic Park, in that the way it's set up for the dinosaur fighting, it's
warning, passing
not
100 meters.
seen as
Oxygen
a
efficiency
bad
decreased.
thing.
Fred,
It's very
great to
normalized.
see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Some things just hit a bit close to home for folks, like I hated watching the Titanic. It's a great movie, but it just makes me think of all those people that literally died that way. Agree, it sort of really encourages you. I feel like GTA 5 is so disconnected from reality, where Jurassic Park, yes, dinos don't exist, but the whole game is attempting to make these animals real to the player. While in RimWorld, colonists get really, really upset when you harvest organs. RimWorld, they just look like pawns though. Even in the first game, the devs included jokes about capitalism basically ignoring morals. One of the tasks literally required letting guests be eaten. I never played any of the campaigns, I don't think. Manu is a dick. Can we execute Emmanuel, please? I thought you were going to finish here, Mir.
I was, but then somebody asked for 10 more minutes.
Well, I
and
was
I quickly
just
want
gonna-
to make a glass roof.
Ah, okay. I was quite happy to just sit and chat.
I mean, that's what you've been doing mostly.
Yeah. Depends
Carry
on
on,
the
please.
ideologies. They can require it. Bernie, please call him Manu. Oh, glass roof, fancy indeed. Bernie says I never will. I can call him Assat if you want. Good nickname. Yes, so when I play Jurassic World, we shall be attempting... We'll be playing it like a zoo simulator, but with dinosaurs. And we shall not be fighting. We'll be doing our best to prevent the dinosaurs from fighting and escaping and eating people.
And you know Sal, her best usually means perfection.
Well, if you make your ideology evil, then sure, but you made it evil. Normal Rimworld colonists are not evil.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, I had a peaceful, tree-eating pip community.
It's like, yeah, you can do these things in Rimworld, but it's a conscious decision. It's not normalized. You know you're doing an evil run. Even a zoo is sort of morally corrupt, I think. A human zoo game would be an interesting commentary. Ooh, even that touches on some sensitive history there. At least in New Jurassic Park, you should only serve salads. That way, if a dinosaur eats a guest, at least the dino is eating vegan. So, like feeding the dinosaurs goats, for example. Or even feeding one dinosaur another dinosaur because that the second dinosaur needs to be fed. It's... Some animals need to eat meat. And, I mean, I'm a meat eater. And I don't actually need to be a meat eater, but I am a meat eater. I don't have a problem, especially if you can keep, make the slaughter, the harvesting and slaughter of the animal, the eaten animal, as
training systems initiated.
As humane as possible. Mia, did you take a piss indoors again? If I remember Jurassic World 1 correctly, the gates and fences had durability and the dinos would routinely attack them, so it was always just a matter of time before one got out. So Jurassic World 2 might still have fatalities as well. Yeah, and that's kind of... that's okay. That's something that you're attempting to design against. Which is different to building an arena and fighting the dinosaurs and trying to breed dinosaurs to get the best fights. Never understood why folks don't do double walls in Jurassic World games. Yeah, I've watched a few folks play and no one does double walls. Why? Does the game not work that way? I can't remember. I mean, that was something that had always come to my mind as well. I can't remember whether or not I did or whether I found you couldn't, or don't know. So how come what happened to your house then, Mil? How come things started leaking?
I've installed a glass roof and that made the hull integrity too low.
It's like prison architect. You always double wall, indeed. Come to think about it, isn't every Jurassic Park film basically about how capitalism and science is bad? Don't know, don't remember. I've watched Jurassic Park 1 twice. But other than that, I can't remember. Mia tinkled in his bass.
I bloody did not.
In Jurassic World 1, the gates are indestructible. They can break through the fences.
No, that's fine. I don't need this now.
Ozone would argue greed really in general is the underlying theme of the Jurassic
Seek
Park
fluid
movies.
intake.
Yeah, I can't remember the plot of my favourite film. Never mind.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Never mind one that wasn't like my number one favourite film. Right, are we done, Mia?
Yes, I guess we're done.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. I shall be back tomorrow night at my normal time on my normal channel, which will... what's my favourite film?
Inception.
Inception, yeah. No, I can't remember the... Shalul, who's just popped in. Oh, no, I'm just about to leave as well. Yeah, I can't remember the plot. I can't remember the names of the characters. In fact, I can only vaguely remember 3 of the characters, and I can't remember how they all relate to each other. I don't remember any of the actors. I never remember any of the actors. I don't remember any quotes from it, but I really remember the concepts, and that's what, and certain scenes from the film as well stick in my head. And I know it's my favourite movie. I must have seen it 5 or 6 times, and I can't remember any of it. It all just, like, that sort of thing. Entertainment just pops in one ear and falls out the other. So you can't remember it's your favourite, then what was your favourite, Sal? That sounds like a symptom of a disease or something, like face blindness is a thing. My mind just has the ability to forget things that it doesn't deem to be important to remember.
Makes it good to rewatch movies.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, maybe. Yes, thank you for watching, everybody. Like I said, I'll be back on normal channel tomorrow, normal time, where we are likely to be playing Jurassic World 2.
Should we go and raid?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did Samus go live already?
Samus is live.
Let's go give Samus a raid. Ah, Animal Crossing. Galactic wants to raid Sal.
I'm not live.
Well, you're kind of live, but you're streaming to this channel.
Yeah.
So it would be just a perpetually circular raid.
Indeed.
Well, again, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Farewell. Ugh.